Bass use docks all the time, but the number of fish we miss as anglers or don't even give ourselves a chance to catch on docks is surprising. Well, we are going to look at 5 bass behaviors underwater that relate to docks. After watching this footage, you can then take the information and see if it applies to how you like to fish. Number 1, bass rarely are relating to the bottom when hanging near a dock. They most often are up in the water column. They will be right near the top of the water column or suspended partway down, often along something like vertical dock posts. But here's the crazy part. The lures we often use when dock fishing get below the bass quickly. Look at this example here. Now think about lures you often dock fish with. How fast is that lure out of the zone? If you are going to be targeting a lot of docks, think about some lures that stay in that upper part of the water column longer. It could be wacky rigs, jigs with a bulky trailer that falls slowly, swim baits, topwaters, etc. But assume when you approach a dock, the majority of the bass are not all the way down, unless the dock is over really shallow water. Now, number 2, look for older docks. Why? Well, because docks that have been in the water longer tend to have some sort of plant growth on them. Panfish feed off of this stuff constantly. We can assume picking off aquatic insects. I watch them feed off these pontoon floats almost all day long, and docks that have prey species around them are always a good thing. Now, in case you're wondering how aggressive panfish can get when picking apart vegetation, look at this footage here. They are getting after it. Now, number 3, when bass are in a loafing mood under a dock, it is almost 100% of the time very tight to something. It could be tight to horizontal cover or vertical cover, but if they are in a more resting mood, the tighter you can get to some hard cover, the better. I love this footage here I filmed several years ago. Look at this little bass swim up to a ladder and literally rest belly down on one of the steps. Number 4, when bass are in a more active mood and out looking for something to eat, they will come up to a dock, often check the shallow side of it along the shoreline, look around a bit, and then they move on. They are not there very long. So how does this help us? Don't forget that open water between docks. You may run across some more aggressive fish that are hopping from one to the next looking for a quick meal. And before we get to number 5, this video is brought to you by my Bass Behavior Bundle. We have 40 bass behavior videos on there, plus monthly live streams where we get to talk together. Links are down below. And here is number 5. On busy days or pressured waters, I think this may be the most important part of dock fishing. When bass are put on alert or suddenly startled, almost 100% of the time they immediately go to the deep side of the dock. They don't scatter horizontally down the shoreline very often. And if there is room, they will drop to that first break away from the dock. And here's the key. Hold right there. They will hold in that spot. So if you're fishing behind other anglers, my first cast is often going to be that deeper water just away from the dock. And keep in mind, startled bass will many times come right back to that dock in just a few minutes. And hey, if you'd like to watch a video that goes over something you can add to your Ned rig retrieve when you're done with your initial presentation, go ahead and check this one out right here. And make sure that you go out and encourage someone today. You never know how you might just change their life. For the Bass Fishing Life, I'm your host, Steve Rogers.